Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Concluse, or however that's supposed to be pronounced. As I said at the end of the last episode, because I did this entire game pretty much in one sitting, the intros and outros are going to be a bit detached, so I apologise for that if you're watching this, or these episodes in, like in a little playlist or something. But, yeah, we found ourselves the key of hell, or key to hell, or whatever another time it was called. So, we left my past self looking for the door to where that goes, found it, and we get to have a nice little journey through that lovely place. Let's get on with it. Oh, the door on the other side of the alleyway that led to the hospital. Of course, I completely forgot about that bit. What have we got here? Manhole cover. It's closed tight, but I don't have anything to open it with. Okay, maybe that's the sewers. Maybe that's where Caleb is. This doesn't seem creepy at all. Okay. Nothing else in this bin. Sorry. After the demonic resurrected rat, I've kind of got a little bit more interested in rummaging through bins. Okay, this seems like a dead end. Can I get off the pathway? Yeah, I can just wander around in the football fields if I wish. Now the spider has started to crawl across the screen. That is a new one, I have to confess. And now he's fallen off the screen and gone down the back of the CD player. Adventurous little sort, isn't he? Kitty, I don't want to put him outside if he's going to be far more happy out there. Or what he could really do if he really wanted to be friends with me is spin a quick web and get that fly that keeps landing on the camera. That'd be real nice of him. Okay, it would appear there is no excitement to be had on this football field. Anybody would think it was a professional one. Kitty, let's not even go there. Let's seriously not go there because I've got no interest in football whatsoever, despite being an Englishman. Anyway, or at least 3/4 of me is. Right. Let's see what we've got over here. This looks interesting. We have a sign. What does this sign say? The Grim Graveyard, as opposed to the lovely, cheerful, happy, sunshines and rainbow graveyard. Can I read any of these tombstones? They're really thick, girthy tombstones, aren't they? Oh, another herb. A third herb? Can I have this on this unmarked grave? No, I'm pressing the interact buttons, but nothing's happening with them. A herb sits on one of the graves. Picked up herb number 3. Oh, okay. So it seems like you can approach the graves. You just have to approach them from like the tootsies upwards. What? Unreadable lead programmer. 65 to 98. What else have we got here? A load of asterisks. Kurt, 1970 to 98. Robert, 63 to 98. This headstone is unreadable. This headstone has been scratched out. Unknown, 66 to 98. Strange. Why is everyone dying in 98? All these people that were born in the mid to late 60s, why are they all dying in 98? Interesting. I mean, depressing, but also interesting. Okay, we've got ourselves a little basketball court and a big gate.
Someone there?
A doggy? Doggy! Oh, it's like dog meat from Fallout. Oh. Thanks. I suppose. Is that the dog that was mentioned in the telephone call? Or just another random dog? Sewer key. Oh, goody. We are going to go down into the sewers. Wonderful. What are we going to find? Caleb? Killer Croc? Somebody stinky shoes by the end of it, I imagine. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I have got no idea. All I know is that's one of the worst verbal stumblings I've ever done. Okie dokie. There's keys everywhere. In all of the sludge. Excuse me for a minute, I'm just going to pop out and buy a fishing rod. Then we're going to come back to this. Oh gosh, what do we have here? It's like a mousetrap. Oh no, it's a mini LED flashlight laying on the ground. It's not powerful, but it should help. Good. Thanks. Yeah, you're right, it isn't much. It isn't much, but it is a little bit. And that's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, I was expecting this to be locked and make a comment about what sort of key we're supposed to need. I'm going to walk on the sidelines because I don't really want to get my socks all soggy. What do we have here? An old note appears to be stuck to the rusted metal. Not. Oh, giddy. No, no, no. North, south, west, east. That's the way the demon floats. Okay, I'm going to write that down. So north, south, west, east. Is that like a pattern? A sequence of like choices I need to make, and like a trifecta of decisions? No? Okay. Not a trifecta, I meant a quad vector. Whatever you call a four thing. Whatever you call a thing of fourness. You know what I meant. So yeah, I'm guessing I'm going to be like presented with like crossroads, and I need to make the correct decisions in order to get to the right place. What have we got down here? Another doorway, perhaps? Yes, indeed. And a very itchy chin. Okay, I don't know what it is with all these like these half-height walls. They're quite bizarre. We go through here. This needs a key. Okay, we saw lots of keys at the beginning, floating around in all of the excrement. So I imagine some of them will work here. Is like some big pumps or something? What have we got here? A carver. I really didn't want to be in here. I'll turn this for no good reason. What? Okay. What is that? Is that like 51511, and that's like for north? That's like north is red now. So maybe like north is 51511. So if I keep bapping the microphone when I do that, I do apologise. There's not an awful lot of space on this desk. No. Well, the code was... Oh no, this is a slightly different code. But north is still highlighted. Bizarre. But then that one was in red, and north was also in red. Let me turn this around a couple more times, see what else happens, see if I can figure out what the pattern is. Again, another code. This again in white, but the little compass itself isn't changing. Interesting. Might it be that this red N here is trying to give me like a point of reference, as it were? Like that way is north. So it's like if that way is north, then that code corresponds to west, yeah? Because if that's north, that's east, that's south, and that's west. So that means that the west code is 5155, right? 5155. And if I turn this back around 2 times, the next one will be the east code, which is 51515. Yes, and if I turn this again, then I'll find the south code. There we are. Which is 1151. That was the worst 5 I've written in my life. And judging off the sequence that it told us before of north, south, west, east, the total code would be 51511, that's from north, then 1151, that's from south, 5155, that's from west, and then 51515, which comes from east. And that would be our complete code, perhaps? I don't know, but we've got to figure out where this code goes. I'm going to guess there's something where I can input 1s and 5s. And maybe there's also a way if I can like get these pumps running so I can reduce the water level, so I can go down this ladder. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's keep going a little bit further. See what else we can find. See if we can find somewhere to input this code. Here we are, another door, but I need a key for this one as well. I go down here, go down the ladder. Yeah, I suppose so. If that's what you want. We have some yellow buttons here. This door won't budge, there are 4 lights on the wall. I see that, but I don't think I can interact with them. So what do they have to do with all this? Obviously they're involved in getting this door open, but how do I interact with them? How do I use them or change them? Or do I not interact with it directly? Do I find something else that I can interact with that will change those lights? Maybe I need to shut them all down to, like, I don't know, turn off the power, as it were, for that area. The lights represent how much power the area's got. If I turn them all off, that'll shut down the door's lock. I don't know, I'm grasping at straws. Let me have another wander around and see whether I've missed anything. You attempt to grab the key, but burn your hand on the strange green liquid. Oh, okay. So it's not piddle. It is something much worse than piddle. It appears to be some form of acid. Lovely. Oh, you can go through here past this note. Oh, I must have just gotten a bit stuck on it because I didn't think you could go this way the first time. Okay, that helps then, because that means we've got a little bit of a bigger area to explore. See what else we've got in here. We've got some more pipes. Ah, a little light. Can I interact with this? A yellow button sticks out from the block's path, and you push it. Can I push it again? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm not convinced I know what changed. But it's the same shape and roughly the same colour as the 4 buttons next to that door. And there's a switch here as well. A metal lever. Yes, let's pull that. I'm not convinced I know what that did. Maybe it reduced the level of this platform? Yes, it did. So now I can go across here and access this door. Curious. What else have we got? Ah, 2 more buttons, perhaps. Or some googly eyes. Some kind of generator. It looks like it needs a key to turn it on. Oh, but I haven't got a key. I've had lots of keys so far. None for any down here. You push the button as well. Okay, that's turned that key, that light red. Sewer management key. Okay, so this has got to let me in somewhere at least. Let me check some of these other lockers. No, it doesn't even let any of these closed ones. Okay, does it work for this? No. Okay, so that's probably for one of the other locked doors. So let me make my way back to some of the other doors I've seen and see whether I can get this management key to open any of them. Aha. Yes, 2 of the lights have gone red. So I guess there's another 2 buttons I can press, and if I push them, it'll work. Okay, so the key isn't for that door. There must be some other doors around here that I've forgotten about. It is quite difficult to remember it. When an environment is this dark, it's very difficult for me to generate a sort of mental image of it all. I think this door was locked, wasn't it? Sewer management key. Yeah, here we are. Well, here's the 3rd of 4 buttons. There we are. There's only 1 more to find now. Let's see what we've got in here. Another quarter. Fantastic. I'll be rich by the end of this. Sewer management. Oh, this is going to be difficult to read. What is that? The 2nd of June, 83, judging off how the Americans usually write their dates. The sewer area under the park has been left to fall into a state of disrepair, and the park has decided to take several steps to counteract this issue. I was recently hired to oversee reinstallation of the sewer. Our first task is to drain the main chamber, which has become filthy with refuge and something water. The main generator pump in the utility room needs to be restarted using a specialised key. Unfortunately, the key is inside a safe in the park management room, and the code is unknown. The last overseer of this area died long ago. If we can't find the code anywhere in the sewer, we will have to hire something or someone in construction to tear the safe open. Oh, a locksmith. Okay. Let's see. It appears I've locked myself inside the park management room. I've tried over and again, but the steel door won't budge. Once management sees I haven't come back from the sewers, they will come looking for me. It's been several hours, and it's getting very spooky down here. I was able to watch for a while, but the channels are all static now. Park management should have noticed I'm missing by now. What is taking them so long? My watch says it is 3 a.m. There is a woman screaming at the top of her lungs directly outside this room. When I try to say something to her, the screaming gets even more blood-curdling. I thought it was a joke at first that another employee had set up on me, but she's been screaming for over an hour now. I keep hearing noises from the hole in the wall. Strange grunting. So is this the electronic save with a keypad on it? So how do I input this with the... Yeah, how do I interact with this? Oh, I see, one of them is vaguely lit up. It's just almost impossible to see. Okay, right, so it should be 5, 1, 5, 1, 1. 1, 1, 5, 1. Is that right? Yes. Then 5, 1, 5, 5, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Okay. Generator key. Excellent. If that had been wrong, I would have cried. But okay, now that I've got the generator key, I can turn the generator on, and that will drain the chamber just like I predicted it might do, which is presumably where that little ladder leads. So let me head back there, if I can ever remember where under the sun that was. Yeah, let me head back there and get the generator running. Generator key. Turn it to the left, the generator comes to life, and you hear a rumbling sound in the distance. Excellent. So we've got the generator going again, which presumably has lowered the water level. So let me head back to where that little ladder was and see if it's reduced the water enough for me to go down. You know, it's only gone down a bit. Go down the ladder. Yes, please. But ignore all of the encrusted acidic goop. And let's turn this valve. A huge valve. It takes a lot of effort, but you manage to turn the large, rusty valve. Yes. Go down the ladder further, I suppose. Okay. We've got some sort of a grating here of some kind. Not, oh no, that's like well, another grating, I suppose. It's not another valve to pull. We're still looking for that final button. It's got to be somewhere. It's so dark. Ah, here it is. Excellent. Let's turn that. There we are. Not turn it. Press it. You don't turn buttons. Yeah. I'm wondering if this will have drained any of the liquid in the the initial chamber, where we first entered. There was like that river running through, and there were those keys there. Let me see if it's drained it there at all, because that might make the keys more or less accessible. No, it looks like it's the same level to me. Yeah, but we presumably aren't finished here, because we're going to need those keys. We still haven't found out what we need those herbs for either. But we've got all 4 of these buttons pressed now, and the door is now open. Fantastic. So this gives us access to a new area and a new ladder. Okay, so we've gone a bit further along. Oh yeah, there's all these sort of walkways on the other side, isn't there? Maybe I can come to the end and go around. Yeah, here we are. This playthrough is making me feel a bit weird. Not because it's a disturbing game or anything, because we haven't seen anything disturbing in ages. On the contrary, it's just making me feel weird because I'm constantly thinking what a solution might be, and it turns out that is the exact solution, which I'm finding rather confusing because that's never been the case in any game before. When hell freezes over, this door will become a hole. That's a heck of a phrase. Well, the town is called hell. Do you mean I need to somehow, lower the temperature of the town? Cause a blizzard to come in? And we'll freeze hell over, as it were? And then that will make that door open, perhaps? I have no idea. Okay, we've got access to this key now, and a valve handle, which will come in handy for some more sort of mechanics, perhaps. Sewer key 2, yeah, here we are. Another phone. Oh, another save mechanic as well. Excellent. Did that work? Yes, I'm now in the sewers now. Brilliant. Okay, so who can I ring now? I suppose we'll call my wife again for no particularly good reason. It's like an alarm going off. Bizarre. I'm convinced if you spend every quarter you get on ringing her, you get like some sort of special achievement or special ending or something like that. I don't know if this game does have multiple endings. But let me, yeah, let me have a little wander around. So we've got this valve handle. I think that's our main objective right now. We've got this valve handle. We've just got to figure out where it goes. But I didn't think I'd seen anything where it might go yet. What am I looking at? I haven't eyeballed these, but there's something in there. There's definitely something in there. There's got to be a door or a passageway or some means of getting inside this room. And since I can't interact with the bars, I'm guessing I'm not supposed to like pry them off with some sort of a file and then climb through. It doesn't look like there's any doors here that I could use to access that room either. So let me wander around a little bit longer and see if I can find where this valve goes. Oh, okay. I don't think this was open before, was it? Oh, is this where the valve goes? Valve handle. The sewer is draining. Ah, excellent. I'm not convinced to understand how that helps. But good. Maybe now that the water's gone, that'll give me access to that other key. But how am I going to get down there? I don't know. Okay, so it hasn't drained on that side, but on this side it has. So yeah, this key is no longer submerged in all the goop, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it from here. Oh, I can just drop down here. Oh, okay then. What? Censored key? Censored key? I misread that, didn't I? Inventory. Yeah, all the way down to the bottom, please. You've still got those herbs I don't know what I'm supposed to do with. No, it seems to have stopped recording the items I'm picking up. Bizarre. Oh, they put in alphabetical order. I think they are. But I don't have a censored key. Unless it was called the... No, that was the book I found. Or was it cabin key? No, it couldn't have been cabin key. There was no way that word said cabin. I'm going completely mad and I can't get myself up these staircases. Thank you. Okay. Did we go in here? Yes, we did. This is where we found the save point in the telephone. So I doubt that key is going to open this door which had the note on it. But I'll give it a try. And we'll see if it doesn't work. There must be somewhere else it goes. And it seems like me just wandering around eventually always seems to lead me to the solution. So, no. I'm guessing I do need to do something. I need to achieve some sort of objective in order to make that door disappear and become a hole instead. Still don't know what's in there. That might be outside the sewer. I need to go through those doors. We need to make hell freeze over first in order to get access to that thing behind the bars. But let me wander for a little bit longer, see what else I can find. There's a hole in the wall and it's pitch dark inside. You get a feeling something's watching you in the darkness. Bizarre. This is in like the management office where we found the safe. There's another valve here. Can I turn this way? No, okay. I'm just wandering around looking at things, seeing if I can figure out what's happening next. Didn't realise there was this mysterious hole in the wall. But, oh well. I'll keep looking. Can I leave the sewers? No, you shake the lid loose and climb out. Oh, I can leave the sewers. Okay. So I can still leave. Can I go back? Yeah, I can. So I've still got access to the entire environment, it seems. But it describes this. You need the key of hell to get in here. So I'm guessing that there's something not inside the sewers. There's something round here. Some place. Something. Maybe something to do with the herbs? I don't know. I reckon there's something I can do here, which is going to make it very cold. Ah, the censored key. Oh, so it was the censored key, it just didn't appear in my inventory for some bizarre reason. Is this a proper flashlight? Flashlight on the ground, pick up a proper flashlight. Oh, that's better. I'm looking for one of these for ages. Okay. So now we're going to wander off into the wilderness. Come to a road and presumably get myself run down in a minute. Okay, we'll go for a walk, I suppose, with these big metal gates. What do we have here? Another cutscene. Kind of some sort of mysterious, black, jittery, shiny creatures and some gunshots. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I've got no idea what that was. Okay, I can't go back through there or anything. I can't watch that again or, You shouldn't have played. What, played the game? You're gonna take that fourth wall and break into a million pieces, are you? We can now visit you in real life. Oh, that would be nice. I haven't had any visitors in a very long time. Except for this fly. Is that it? The end of the game. As you try to focus your eyes, you feel pounding pain in your head. Okay, I don't know where I am. I'm moving a bit slower though. I can still run though to go a tiny bit faster. So we've got like a little maze that I need to navigate. It seems like a dead end. I can hear like a banging in the distance, like someone's banging on a saucepan or something. I'm not sure. Some wooden panels strung up with our fencing, just to make sure things don't get too terribly repetitive. It seems too long to end up being a dead end. Looks like we've got another option, different directions we can go. So I don't know as I would really describe this game as being like horror, and maybe it's not meant to be horror. Rusted sewer handle, fantastic. It seems more to be a sort of a disturbing sort of game. A sort of a mystery game, as it were. Just sort of presenting you with a lot of weird stuff and letting you slowly work it all out. Place and insert the handle when the... What? There is a place to insert the handle when the power is on. Okay, can I follow this cable in order to find some form of generator, perhaps? Perhaps that's what I need to do. Ah, another button? Yeah, here we are. Rusted sewer handle. What? Oh, did that work? Okay. I mean, we got another piece of paper here? No, okay, it's a bit of texturing. But the lights have gone yellow from being red previously. So did that get this working now? These are still red. There we are. I've inserted it and turned the on. Turned it on is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this recording has gone on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I may end up cutting this into 2 parts. This is mysterious, though. Take the lift. Take the lift down. Yeah, okay, I suppose. I don't know why we're doing that. I didn't think there was anything underneath hell, but maybe there is. Who am I to say? What have we got now? What madness are you going to chuck at me this time? I haven't got a clue. Okay, I haven't got a clue what we're doing. So we've got some lamps, and we've got a door here. This needs a key, but I haven't got the key that we need. Got a chair and a subway car. Oh, we're back to the subway where we started. Bizarre. Not the same subway, or at least it doesn't seem like the same subway. I see a key there. Do you see that? The tiniest few pixels that imply there's a key in there. The question is, how do I reach it? Because I can't get around this chair in order to go into the infinite void over there. Let me see what else we've got here. It's like some numbers here. What, like 317? 317. I'll write that down, but I don't know where that's going to go. I don't know what that's going to be used for. Presumably that's a solution to a puzzle I haven't discovered yet. Oh, there's another passageway here. And a key. A key. Subway car key. Okay. Where did the other key go? Oh, there's one up there now. That's bizarre. I could have sworn there was a key just on the other side of this fence. Maybe it's just a reflection. Why would a fence reflect an image? That wouldn't make any sense, Phil. Use your brain. Sorry, I've been using my brain for about the last hour and a half playing this game, and so far it hasn't been working. That wasn't the subway, Phil. This is the subway. You can tell by the way that it's the subway. There we are. Oh, here we are. We've got some more numbers here, and this looks far too obvious to be ignored. I should probably write this in a different part of the page, actually, so that I don't get muddled up about what's what. So that's 7644, which will presumably come in handy for something later. It's hard to tell what happened here, but the remains of a body hang from a metal fence. The body appears to be covered in some sort of sludge. Looking at the face, you notice it is the old woman who you saw sleeping in the subway car at the beginning of the game. Ribcage key. Oh, goodness. That's a little macabre. Okay, anything in here? The subway car is locked. Okay. So let me see if that ribcage key opens up wherever this door leads here. There's a little red dot up there. Bizarre. Ribcage key. Yeah, here we go. What have we got here? More keys, another quarter, and a note. It looks like the generator key you picked up earlier, but it's rusty and slightly different. Dark generator key. Another quarter. I haven't seen any more phones, though. Confusing note 1 of 1, certainly. Locker's passcode multiplied by subway car? Is that what you're trying to say? So I need to times these two numbers together? There's definitely some timesing going on somewhere, but I don't know where the numbers go, so I won't bother timesing them together until I found the thing which I need to input the code into, because that might help give me a clue. Ah, well, speak of... Speak and you shall find, whatever the phrase is. Okay, so it looks like we need another generator running. Good thing we've got the dark generator key. Let me follow this cable back. Yeah, here we are. What does this say? C? Bizarre. There's lots here. This game's a lot more in depth than I thought it would be. You need to find a way to send power to the generator. No, that's not what generators do. Generators create power. That's why they're called a generator, because they generate power. If they were a receiver of power, they'd be called a receiver. But they're a generator. But never mind. What does it matter? Okay, so do I need to find, like, another generator and generate that so that the generator has power to generate other stuff? I mean, I guess a generator does need fuel. A calendar from 1983. Is that supposed to be important? I don't know. But let's turn this. There we are. Maybe that will give the generator power, which will then allow me to power everything else. Let's see if this works now. No, you're still not happy. Bizarre. Can I turn this? No. There's some more stuff over there. Oh, I can access these. but I can't interact with any of them. But presumably not yet. These are going to be things that come into play later. Let me see if that didn't get this running on its own, did it? Keypad on the wall. Oh, it did get it running on its own. Alright then. Let me grab my calculator. So, if it's the two codes that we found times together, then it's 317 times 6... Sorry. 317 times 7644. Typed that in wrong. So that comes out as 2423148. 24, 23, 14, 8. So let me see if I can put that in and see what happens. So which one am I on? Right, there we are. So 24, 23, 14, 8. Code correct. Thank the stars for that. So maybe this is another generator? Because both these cables lead to this machine. Maybe that's like an authorizing thing. It's got power now, but it wasn't happy to do anything until it had been told to work. Insert dark generator key. Generator comes to life, and you hear water draining in an area nearby. Good. Can I interact with these now? You turn C valve, and you hear water draining. So I'm guessing it's not just a matter of turn them all on, but I will for no particularly good reason. I'm guessing there's 3 different areas, and I need like to either figure out which area I need to access, that I can only access one at a time, or there's like a specific sequence of areas I need to explore. So let me have a little look around in this infinite void of darkness and see what else I can find, because those ABCs must lead somewhere. Ah, here we are. Subway car key 2. Fantastic. I don't remember seeing anything else that was locked in the subway car. Or was there that door at the end which had that stop sign on it? Was that locked? I don't remember. I certainly couldn't go through it, but I don't remember whether it was locked or it was broken, or whether he just wasn't interested in going through it. But let me head back to the subway and see what else I can find. Yeah, through here. This might lead me to that ABC area. Yeah, there we are. Fantastic. Okay, making good progress. We're making excellent progress in making my voice go absolutely hoarse. I really should stop and take a break for a little while. But, I ain't gonna do that. What? You tried the handle, but the door is broken. Okay. What else have we got? What is this? Another television? These have always been quite sort of... Oh no, it's a computer. Computer is unresponsive. It merely displays static. Okay, that area is locked off by that fence. Ah, here's the A. There's the C. As in the third letter of the alphabet, not as in the, you know, the big blue wobbly thing that mermaids live in. Guessing I shouldn't just jump off here. Oh, I'm not jumping off, I'm stepping out. Okay. This game is beginning to go over my head a little bit, but we've got another key, nothing else. A metal key, subway car key 3. Oh, good. I've got no idea where that goes. Okay, let me go back down that ladder where it had the letter A. Let me see where that leads. Yeah, here we are. I go down here. Descend. Yes, please. Ah, switch. Something powering up. Okay. So I don't know, maybe I did just need to turn all the different letters on. Was this smoke here before? I'm not sure. Got some more big gratings and dead bodies. Although you swear you see a few of them twitch as you gaze over them. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to burn them with, and frankly they look pretty burned already, so perhaps I'd best just leave them be. Leave them to their twitching business. There's one thing I will never get involved in, is Twitch. So let me... Yeah, let me get spooked out by that noise. Yes, I need a quarter to make a call. I think I just think I need to call my mother again. Mother, can you come and pick me up from this place? It's a bit weird. It's all spooky. Oh, goodness. She must have gone to her weekly knitting class. There's no one there. on the other end of the phone, not at the knitting class. It's very popular from what I hear. Tune in next week for another exciting episode of Concluse. Will Michael's mother's knitting class remain popular? Will Phil ever stop complaining about various different problems in game design? Will Phil ever realise that he really needs to stop editing stuff in the middle of the night and go to bed? The answers to all of these questions, and maybe some questions that the gang throws up as well, I honestly can't remember, will be found out next week. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.